3 pound greater.
What's up? It's the King back again at King Dank 23. They asked me to come back a second time. I don't know if that was a mistake or not. We're going to find out. I thought the first one would get me kicked off. I thought they would never ask my ass back here again, but they did. So I'm back here again, and this is how it's going down today. Today, I'm going to call this show, I'm going to title this show The Chop It Up. And this is where me and the homie, we just going to chop it up. So y'all get a good look inside of like how I chop it up with the homies. And so, I know he's excited. I know he probably ready to go. He probably licking his chops for me to say some shit on here. Because that's what they do. They get me all pumped up to say some shit. So that's how it goes with me. So, but yeah, I want to thank everybody who listened to my first show. I don't remember how many people was. Let's say 250, something like that. It was what? How much was it? 350. 350. I want to thank everybody, all 350 of y'all, for the love right there. But you know what, y'all? A motherfucker trying to go national. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend's friend to tell their friends. Can you dig where I'm coming from? You know what I'm saying? Let's show more love. And so we can, get this thing really cracking. But I appreciate all the love that, I was shown on that first episode. Man, that's way more of a response than I ever thought the first one would be. And yeah, my homeboy Hector in Phoenix. Hector, I know you put me out there big with the homies. I love you for that. Hey Hector, I love you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Good looking out. You don't got to threaten me like that, though, bro. I didn't appreciate that. But I love you. Hector, my nigga. Phoenix, my Phoenix partners. My Las Vegas partners. My cousin in Las Vegas. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? On the west side of Las Vegas. And shout out to my godson. Shout out to my godson, Lil Major. And his daddy Jay. And my homeboy Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank O for coming out once again. The homies for coming out. Just all the support and the love that I'm getting from doing this and all the suggestions that I've gotten from, what I should talk about and things. I just appreciate everybody. And, hopefully this thing is go national. Tell a friend's friend to tell a friend's friend. Come on now. Can you dig where I'm coming from? So I'm gonna come back. Like I said, the topic of this show, this show's title is going to be called The Chop It Up, because it's gonna be me and the homie chopping it. So I'm gonna end right here. I'm gonna come back in a minute. I'm gonna have a homie with me, and we're gonna see what interesting subjects he has to talk about. All right, peace. Yo, so we back. It's at King Dank. This is King Dank, and I got the homie Gift with me. Like I told you, this is the Chop It Up, and we're going to chop it up. I wonder what this instigator has in store for me today, because that's all he going to do is instigate me to say some shit. Go ahead and say something to the people, big homie.
What's up, people? I don't know what he's talking about. I really just want to pick his mind a little bit on a few topics. Get real random on a couple things. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off real quick. I want to know what your views are on snitching, but I want to talk about somebody in particular. and get a little deeper with it. You know, we're gonna talk about your favorite rapper, 6ix9ine. Hold on. Wait a second.
Okay.
You know, I listened to an interview with him, and his take on why he gave up the information, right? Okay. And so, more specifically, to direct my question to you, he was saying, so if he doesn't snitch, he keeps his street cred. You know, he takes all his time, he keeps his street cred intact, right? He doesn't lose that, but he keeping it with a bunch of people that really don't care about him. At the same time, who gonna take care of his family? Who gonna look out for the people that really care about him? So he was saying that he did what he did so that he can support his family. So my thing is, what's more important? Keep the street cred, take the route he did and take care of your family, although he's living a paranoid lifestyle. You know, I'm just trying to dig a little deeper and see what your views are as far as snitching goes, because we all, I mean, me and you know what the street code is, right? Mm-hmm. But I just want to know what your take is on what 6ix9ine was saying in all realness. And then your overall views on snitching in general.
As far as what he's saying, you know, that sounds like a load of bullshit to me off rip. Because how you gonna keep street cred that you never had? Everybody knew you was a false pretender in the game. And them bloods put you on to get that money. They was extorting you. You wasn't no G to begin with. So how the fuck you keep street cred that you ain't never motherfucking had? That's number one. That sounds silly as fuck to me. So he should calm down with that. That's stupidity. That's buffoonery. Okay. Then as far as, you know, him doing, okay, now let's get to that part. You know what I'm saying? He is a square dude. This is a square dude put in a street situation. It's a square dude from the begin with. So what was he gonna do? He was gonna keep it real? No. He was gonna do what square dudes do. They tell on people when they in trouble. When they are at their worst point, they gonna rat. That's what they gonna do because they live by no codes. Square dudes don't grow up, you know, they don't live by the same codes that motherfuckers from those areas do, you know what I'm saying? No, bro. I mean, and as far as, you know, snitching goes, as far as overall, listen, my thing is this. If you do grow up in those environments and you live by the codes of those environments, then, and that's it, you know, you're like 6ix9ine, he knew what he was getting himself into. You know what I'm saying? Like you stepped outside of the square zone and put yourself in a full circle. So I mean, you suffer the consequences of those circles, man. You know that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know the consequences of that. There's only a couple consequences. So I mean, you live if you in, you down, you live with those consequences. Mm-hmm. You just don't run around doing shit, having fun. It's fun while you threatening niggas through the internet. You know what I'm saying? This is punk shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why you brought this fucker up. Because that dude, he rubs me the wrong way. That's that punk shit. Like, he's a piece of shit. Like, everything he says to me is corny and faggotry.
I mean, I brought it up because we can get a little deeper than that. Like, you think he keeping up a ruse. And you call him a square dude. If you call him a square dude, then he reacted as you would expect.
Yeah, for sure. But, I mean, saying all this other stuff about keep your street cred. What? Let's say hypothetically he was a street dude. Oh man.
He had street cred and he was talking that same stuff. What would your viewpoint be then?
And he told? He told,
but he brought
told
the
on
same
everybody
point.
like he did just now. Then he's worse than low. He's the scum of the earth.
So if you was really a street dude and then you broke the code, it's even worse than what he did.
What? You knew the rules. Mm-hmm. You was a part of that.
Yeah, because my opinion is this. If you decide to take part in something as a man, no other man can force you to do anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially not nowadays in America.
Yeah.
If I take part in something and something happens, something goes left, it's on me. At the end of the day, it's on me. I can't put it on anybody else. And as far as family goes, my perspective is I should have had things in place to make sure they good already. Well, I shouldn't have been involved in that in the first place. So I just wanted to get your take on it because I feel we not gonna debate on this. I feel like no matter how he twists it, he cannot save whatever opinion he had from the public on who he is. He can't save that. We just happen to live in a time and day where you can still get paid, even if you're a fake dude, fraudulent, any of that, you can still get paid for it.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna say about partner. You know, I mean, still keep street cred. That bothers me. Like, why say shit like that? That's like a Joey. Like this, bro. You know how many people, like, where are we from? Okay, first of all, where I'm from. Okay, in Los Angeles, you don't choose gang banging. Like, you don't wake up and I'm gonna be a blood today. No. That's not how it goes. It's mostly bloodlines. Where I'm from, it's bloodlines. It's either in you or it ain't. You come from that bloodline of gangsters. That's what you more likely gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Your uncle, your daddy, your granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? All these cats grew up in this neighborhood, and this is what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's not some cat coming in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna kick you. Even cats who grew up in the neighborhood, they no, nigga, you a ball player. You gonna play? Yeah, we got your back. We cool. You know what I'm saying? You're associated with it, but you ain't from the hood. Not down. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Partner, man, come on, bro. Partner jump in a situation where this is a square dude coming into. You're clearly a square dude. What kind of motherfuckers jumping in on the internet, wolfing and talking all the shit that he did, and the shit's real? Oh, come on, man. How much fake shit is on social media? Everything almost. You know what I'm saying? Niggas flossing and niggas, it's a show out. It's a show out on social media. So that's what he's doing. He's showing out. I mean, this cat is bozo.
That's the thing, though. He a clown.
He's
Grade
bozo.
A. But like I was saying,
He belong in Ringling Brothers. Come on.
you know.
Jump through the hoops of fire, punk. Come on, man. That's clownery to me. Like, that dude disgusts me. He disgusts me.
He's one thing, but the theme is about snitching in general.
I mean,
he just
now if somebody killed your brother, you know what I'm saying, and you know who did it. I mean,
so in other words,
my thing is this: I can't see why you go to police for anything because them motherfuckers is not to be trusted.
Right, that's so you don't really see a gray area.
I don't.
Snitching.
I don't.
There's no gray.
There's
area.
no gray area with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you're talking to a person who took on all his cases by himself. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's a way to do things.
Vigilante
Yeah,
style.
I mean, come on, man. Go pro per. The police, the feds, they're like trained to like in scare tactics. They try to talk you into being scared. And that boy was so scared. He told him, well, "Come on now, this motherfucker brought up motherfuckers that wasn't even part of his fucking case." You know what I'm saying? So I mean, please, that's a coward.
Honestly,
that dude's a coward.
The police love to interrogate somebody like him, somebody like 6ix9ine. They already knew what the response was going to be.
Yeah.
But I bring it up because
Yella.
I know when it comes to snitching, this ain't something that's going to sit well with Dank. We know that. But even deeper than that, it's amazing, like I was saying earlier, that despite him doing all that, he still get paid. He's still out here.
I mean, I don't care nothing about him getting money.
Right.
If he getting money and he do your thing, bro.
But my point is, though, we in it's a different era out here now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's for
like
sure.
this might not have flew 10, 20 years ago, but it does now. And I just felt like it was important to bring that up just to see what your take was on it.
You know what I hate? You know what? Speaking of snitching, I hate like dry snitchers more. Like I don't have respect for like little tattlers anyway. But dry snitchers, like those cats that run around antagonizing, but know they can't fight, ain't supposed to do nothing, but antagonizing and running their mouth. The strongest thing in their body is their mouth. So what'll happen is you punch them in that motherfucker, and then they go to dialing numbers, 911. You know what I'm saying? And they got a bunch of those. I be seeing them, man. They all around.
It gets under your skin.
No, it would no, because you know what? Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes it do, because they'll be like, well, listen, man, if I punch you, you know what I'm saying? you either, I mean, certain places, you know, they got them stand your ground laws. A lot of stand your ground laws is an antagonizer doing something that they deserve their ass whooped for, and then they get slapped in their mouth or something like that happens, like Trayvon Martin. He was getting antagonized in a neighborhood. He wasn't doing nothing wrong. He was where he was supposed to be, going where he was supposed to go, in a neighborhood that he was supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? He was getting antagonized. It turned into a mutual combat. Buddy got his ass whooped, decided he was going to kill the young boy for getting his ass whooped.
Because of stand your ground.
And then, I'm standing my ground because he was on top of me. And he still got acquitted. So I'm saying, like, especially with certain people, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you like black, you get into it with certain people. You know what I'm saying? We know who these antagonizers are, most of them. We know who they are out here. We know who they are.
You saying they ain't gonna take the L like a man? It's
hell no! These chumps and wussies. These is chumps and wussies. These chumps and wussies will do crazy shit. Motherfucker will be in a job situation with you. You know, clearly this motherfucking punk motherfucker come around a corner, bump right into you, not say nothing, look at you crazy, get 200 feet away from you, then get to be like, hey, what's up, bro? That's an antagonizer. Mm-hmm. That's a motherfucker who wants you to whoop his ass so he can do one or two things. Call the police, or if they got balls enough to shoot you, they can shoot you and probably get away with it.
Have you ever been in a situation with an antagonizer that you're speaking of?
Yes, I worked with one of them antagonizers for 3.5 years. I did. He was an antagonizer, and I welcomed his antagonisms because I wanted to see how far he would go with a person that he doesn't even know, and a person that could probably, you know, have his ass hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I just want to see how far he would go.
Well, no real confrontations with the dude.
No, because, you know, I invited him to a mutual combat. See, I know the laws. Mm-hmm. I invited him to a mutual combat. I said, hey, let's go out to the back, just me and you.
He nicely declined?
He said, I don't want to be fighting at work. I don't want to be fighting at work, no. Where do you want to fight at? Because you keep antagonizing a real motherfucker. You don't know what I do.
Hold on. So, real motherfucker, you just said, right?
Yeah, man,
so
please.
let's segue into the next thing I want to talk about.
All right.
You familiar with when Jeezy and Gucci did the verses, correct?
Yeah, I watched it.
And you know the backdrop?
No.
Between them?
What's the backdrop?
The beef between them?
What was that? Oh, you talking about years ago?
Yeah, you know the beef between them.
I don't know, like, because, you know, I'm not into, like, rappers' business, like, or entertainers' personal business like that. I know they had a problem. I don't know specifically what it was or anything like that, but I know they had a problem that turned into, like, some violence. That's all I know.
That's pretty much what happened,
yeah.
You know. So, in a situation, somebody got murked behind their beef.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Simply put, somebody got murked.
Okay.
And my thing is, I be Jeezy.
Okay.
You be Gucci.
Okay.
And during our little beef, my mans ends up getting popped, right?
Okay.
And the thing is, I don't know exactly how close he was to this man. I don't know if they were best friends together every day, but I do know there was a tie. There was a connection. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, do you think, knowing what happened, there's ever a point where you should take a battle like that and be on stage with a man like that? Or do you think that it's never going to be peace between us because you murked one of my mans?
I mean, if you a cat like 50 Cent, that may be true. But
What you elaborate?
50, I mean, 50, that's, to me, that's, I don't know, that's one of the more solid individuals in hip hop, where if you got a problem with him, it's going to be hard to squash it if you don't come correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like him and Fat Joe had a problem. They squashed it because of Chris Lighty, right? That's why they squashed it. 50's in that light where, okay, we can squash it if there's nothing real street about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this doesn't leak, if this is just on wax, then you can squash it with 50. You know what I'm saying? But shit that leaked into the streets, like with Ja Rule, he never squashes that.
Right. So could you see them doing the verses? They had actual
Never.
beef. Right.
Never.
And then to take it a step further, if somebody in Ja's camp had him lynched somebody's 50 camp, you definitely couldn't see him doing it, right?
And that did happen. Niggas got shot back and forth in that situation.
The point is, that versus is not going down.
Definitely not.
Because 50 is too thorough of a dude. But why I'm bringing this up is because Jeezy was supposed to be that same type of character.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's why.
Well, why you say Jeezy was supposed to be that same type of character?
I mean, it's all in his music. It's all in his persona.
Yeah, but I mean, what is hip hop music? What's music? Period.
Just simply put, though, in Jeezy's position, do you think he should have took the battle, knowing what he knows?
I mean, you know what? With them funny old rappers,
So you're not surprised, then?
definitely not. Why not take it? I mean, that shit ain't really real, man. I mean, what Jeezy turned into a Crip? The nigga was 37. Get the fuck out of here. Who does that? You know, and Gucci, to take it further, he was a blood. How was he 50? Is he 50 now? I mean, when you started you started blooding when you was like what, nigga, 45?
I mean, Gucci was the one.
Stop it. Stop. It's industry. It's not real. It's it's entertainment. It's all entertainment, and that's what it's all about. I mean, there are certain cats who were real with it, fresh off those streets. Eazy-E, Nipsey Hussle,
Disclaimer,
50 Cent. How many of those cats were there ever? I mean, Pac was a Black Panther. How many of those cats are there ever?
But you do know the situation with Gucci is all true.
What's all true about that? About what? What's
He
true?
he had a whole case behind this.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you don't feel no way about Jeezy taking that battle because you don't necessarily think he had a lot of street credibility before that.
About. I don't believe that mess. I don't believe they went to prison. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe it.
So you just feel like Gucci protected himself as a man, and that's
was
that.
Sticking up in this nigga was talking about he in prison. That nigga was up in his mansion. these dudes got good publicists, man, to make people think that it's this and that. And man, please, ain't nothing real about that. If it was so real, then what is they doing fucking around with each other? If it was so fucking real, stop it. That's that bullshit.
So entertainment, then.
It's nothing but a mirage. That's entertainment. That's all entertainment. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Nah, please. The only real motherfuckers that they know is behind them cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Those are real motherfuckers that they know. You know what I'm saying? There's not many cats who is in front of the camera who are what they're talking about. They're talking about their mans in the background. Mm-hmm. That's who they rapping about. I promise you. I mean, we talking about. I mean, I can't really name too many that didn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they talking about somebody else's life, bro. So, man, that shit don't surprise me. Jeezy, Gucci. Stop it.
I mean, you just said it. Facade.
Stop it.
You feel like it was a facade.
This is all nothing but a mirage. Nothing but a mirage. My bad. But anyway, you got something else you want to leak out on me real quick?
Yeah. I mean,
before we take a break,
we can take a break.
You want to take a break right now?
Break,
you got some other things in your pocket?
Of course.
Okay.
Stay with stuff.
So
in the
listen,
pocket.
I'm glad Gift showed up to me. You know what I'm saying, and came out to do the show. He got me talking shit already. Got my blood boiling about some rat and and some antagonizers and. Oh, Lord, when this get out. But anyway, we're going to take a break. We're going to come right back. We're going to see what else is popping with Gift, and we'll see you in a minute. So, we back. It's the King, You know, talking king shit again. Back with Gift. You know, we in the between the segment, we was having a discussion more about the Gucci and the Jeezy thing. And you know what? I want to go back to that for a couple minutes. So let's continue the conversation. Now, what was you just saying, brother?
Listen, I said originally,
Right.
should Jeezy have even taken the verses?
Right.
But you could also bring up the point like, why would Gucci even take the verses? And then I also brought up previously, was Gucci just being a man and protecting himself as he should, or was he being a gangster?
Yeah, okay, so you said Buddy came to his house. Somebody sent somebody to Gucci house, right?
Jeezy put out money on a chain.
Okay.
Somebody went to get it.
Okay.
He wasn't successful.
They went. Where did they go to get it? Where were they trying
He
to
went
go?
to rob Gucci.
Where? Where was he at?
At the crib.
At his house. So he killed somebody that tried to break in his house.
He held it down. He protected himself.
Right. So that's what he was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So what about this is so G? Like, was he getting a G pass for that?
Well, that's what he mentioned when he was doing the verses.
So you
So he glorified it.
yeah,
during
okay.
the
You
verses.
telling a cat, you telling another cat that you killed the guy that broke into your house that tried to rob you, and you bragging over that? And that's it. What?
I guess to him, he feel like it's gangster.
Well, if that's shit, then we got a whole bunch of white men who gangster as a motherfucker right now over here in these suburbs. They're breaking into their shit.
So you telling me you don't think that Gucci should have took this verses either?
I mean, why make yourself look? Why say some shit that's gonna make yourself look that dumb? Oh, I killed the man that broke into my house trying to steal from me that you sent. Mm-hmm. That's what you're supposed to do, homie. You protecting your house. That what? And so you. I mean, both of y'all look crazy to me.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
think either
saying?
one of them should have took the verses.
Oh man, they should have both took it. They should have both took it because they only doing what they supposed to be doing in the entertainment business.
So you think it's all entertainment?
That's all it is,
I
bro.
think they should have took it.
Please,
Period.
man. Please,
I
man.
don't think they should have took it because of this. Somebody died behind that. That was somebody's father.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? That was
Absolutely.
somebody's
But
father.
this father also tried to break in somebody's house
That's
for
true.
doing some shit.
That's true.
So he
But
should have put himself in that situation.
If I was either one of them dudes, I wouldn't have took the verses because something real happened behind it.
Oh yeah, but you
Behind the
talking
scenes,
about
something
two
real went
fraudulent
down.
cats though. Come on, man. I can't respect nobody who start gang banging at 37. Are you a Crip now? Are you a Blood now? Or you doing that now? That's what you doing? You got 13-year-olds out here bigger G's than you now. They little homie. You come around off that camera. Off that camera, you come around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can do all that shit on camera. It look good. Shh, nigga, please. Off that camera, them little 13-year-olds, they shut the fuck. Nigga, you ain't even from the hood. You not from here. Stop the lies. Stop the lies. It's on that camera, it look good. Listen, bro, there's only a couple cats in the history of hip hop. I mean, there's a handful of them motherfuckers that was really, that's it. That's that. Yeah. And I can name like all 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? The rest of it is entertainment. It's just like, okay.
Hey man, you from LA.
Yeah.
Okay? And I told you this before. LA dudes are different. Okay? Yeah. And you grew up around that cloth. You know what I'm saying?
You said that
You grew
to
up
me the
around
other day.
that cloth. So you seen real G's.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and you just said it. A lot of these people, it was about territory. It was a lifestyle. It wasn't a choice.
Right.
You
Definitely
didn't
not.
choose to become
Right.
this or that.
Right.
It just happened.
It
It's better in the
just
family.
happened.
Or a lot of times, like I said, territory. You needed some type of protection depending on where you was at.
Definitely.
And you feel like this whole thing that I'm talking about is pretty much a charade and entertainment. That's not to speak on anything else that Jeezy and Gucci has done in their life, but in their particular beef, in this particular situation, you just see it as entertainment.
That's it.
And
That's
I
all
just
it
see
is.
They shouldn't have did it.
Man, it's just entertainment to me with them. I mean, man, come
Well,
on.
they said that. Jeezy said that. You know,
I-
let's mature. Let's get
I
this
bet you
money.
he did.
Let's get this money another way.
Yeah, I know.
That's my opinion.
I know.
Get this money another way.
Let's put it out there like we really got problems, and so we can build up all this momentum and do what these young cats doing. What they call that shit? Clout chasing. Is that what they call it? The young boys call it clout chasing these days. Is that what they doing?
Yeah, them boys ain't young though.
But guess what? I bet yeah.
Them boys ain't young though.
But they clout chasing. But listen, I bet you 50 and Ja would never do nothing.
I can't see it.
I bet you. Because that was real street situation.
I feel like somebody's emotions will get the best of them, and something might happen during that versus. It ain't even safe.
Well, I think
To
that
have them two
I
people
think
on
Ja
stage.
Rule, he all the way down to do a versus with 50. Because that's all he gonna do is to help him. Shit, that motherfucker, he down in the dirt.
I don't think
That
50
motherfucker
gonna help promote him
Oh,
in any
yeah,
way.
in any
He
way.
destroyed his career. He gonna keep
And he
him right
keeps
there.
smashing him.
Yeah.
And so, man, please, I don't want to hear that. This is entertainment. Because, bruh, please. Even like in LA, with certain rappers back in the day couldn't do shit with certain rappers.
So you don't feel them dudes,
Feel who?
Gucci and Jeezy.
No, I don't, bro. I mean, I'm not saying anything personal about them. I don't know them as people, as men. I don't know them, and I'm not knocking their hustle.
But in this situation, you don't
As
feel
far
these
as what
dudes.
they say on their records, and far as what they portraying as a lifestyle, no, I don't feel that because listen, bruh, I'm sorry, ain't none of that really true. I'm sorry, it's not. You know what I'm saying? I know what Jesus gonna say on every verse. If he get on a song, I know what he gonna say.
And what is that?
He gonna talk about how much dope he sold in every fucking verse. How much dope can you sell? That was a good job. You sold dope, huh? Sure you did. Sure you did. Okay, good, brother. But come at it a different way. I mean, we haven't heard that 1,000,001 times. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe none of that.
You know, some of his new stuff, he was talking about elevation and business.
Yeah, after
and
Nipsey
and all
died.
that and all that.
Yeah, after Nipsey died, that was the trend to be on. That was the
I
trend
feel
to
the
jump
vibe.
on.
You just don't feel that.
I don't feel
You don't
none
feel
of that
that.
mess they talk about. And then Jeezy, I mean, my bad. Gucci, I don't listen to him because he was the to me he was the turning point in trash ass hip hop forever.
Segway.
Forever for me because he the one who put on all these little can't understand same cadence, same
So let me ask you this.
that shit he put on.
It's safe to say Gucci ain't in your top 5, is he?
Top 5 of what?
Top 5 rappers.
That nigga can't rap. He can't rap. He sucks. He not his
Clearly,
hustle.
I was being
hold on.
sarcastic.
His hustle doesn't suck. His hustle looks to be A1.
Hey, but some people mess with Gucci. They support his music.
And that's they should if they listen. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from supporting a man's hustle, but I'm trying to discourage people from taking the words that they're saying as
Face value.
yeah. Please don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Please, this is entertainment, and they're trying to entertain. They can listen. These cats come around and bring all the motherfuckers they want to, and bring 100 niggas, and It's
Hey,
for
man,
sure.
since we on it,
It's
why don't
for
you go ahead and tell the people who is in your top 5
Top 5 of what?
rappers
Like today or of all time?
all time? If somebody from today made it to that list, I'd be surprised. But all time. And then give me one artist that you like right now, that's out right now.
Hey, I really dig that boy Davies. Hey, Omari, I appreciate you put me on to Davies. I love
think he
that
fire
dude.
too.
I love that dude. That dude, not only can that dude can rap. No, he's serious.
He reincarnated from the 90s.
Man, no, he's serious. Like Davies is so serious to me. He's like the leader right now to me. I mean, I know people are gonna be like J. Cole and I think that
spitting though.
he is.
He just dropped something.
But I think that Davies is colder than J. Cole, and that's just my personal opinion. I know people gonna disagree with me,
for sure.
but I think he colder, like colder,
like
like he cold, man. So I mean, like my top 5 of all time would probably be. I mean, number 1. That's obvious. I mean, who was better than Tupac Shakur? No one. I don't care what they talking about. No one. And then my second one is number 2 would be the boy from Queensbridge. Godson. I mean, he is immaculate. He is ridiculous. Number 3, I am going to, it's going to be biased, motherfucker. That, oh God. But hey, I'm gonna go Ice Cube. Ice Cube for me, the man of all time on the West Coast, just ahead of Dog. Dog is on the West Coast. Dog is number 2 to me. Dog is like, Cube and Dog are like my big brothers, and they don't know it. Like one of them probably is like my dad, and they don't know it. There's a real time because those are 2 niggas who raised me. I was raised by Ice Cube.
They music that sticks with you.
Well, growing up with no parents, you know what I'm saying, and you looking for direction, and those are the 2 dudes I can remember, who raised me. Cube taught me to read and gain knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Dog taught me that bitches ain't shit.
So you put
That's what Dog taught me. And it man, guess what?
Is it true?
I'm just gonna say it's hard to trust him. It's hard to trust. It's hard to trust bitches. Yes. You don't trust no bitches at all. But I don't consider every woman to be, a bitch at all. You know what I'm saying? I know there's women out here, and you know what I'm saying? You just gotta find them.
So you got
Pac,
Nas,
Cube. That's 3. Number 4, Rakim. Rakim. He's the originator of that style. He switched the styles up to me. Like they was rapping like hip hop, hippity hippity. There was KRS-One.
You mean he really brought in that lyricalness?
He brought in like a whole different chapter of how cats was flowing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got Rakim. And number 5, oh Lord, they gonna kill me over this. But it's tough, man. I'm between 2 people.
Pick one.
Oh man,
it's your list because anybody can have a generic top 5. We can think of some names real quickly.
I'm in between.
It's your list.
Okay, now I want to put Dog there. I really want to put Dog there.
Okay.
Because I love Dog. But that little pale-faced white guy from the 8 Mile, he's an animal. Like he's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like
lyricist.
If he was black, he would be the best of all time.
Think so?
If he was black, bro, if that dude was black, you couldn't tell black people shit.
Yeah,
you couldn't tell us shit. We got everything.
It's
we got it all.
You can't say he is because he white, right?
Shit, I'm not going to.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. But if you think about it, if you just let's just say a quarterback, like me and O talk about this all the time. You took the face away from the numbers and you just looked at the numbers, you'd be like, damn.
So
that's a Hall of Famer.
For a lot of people, when you bring up that generic list, a lot of people probably put Jay-Z in there. But when you heard the track Renegade with Eminem and Jay on it, who did they think?
Oh, it was obvious.
Jay verse was a 10 too. Eminem just took the bar and just said it so high.
If Jay-Z's verse was a 10, Eminem made that shit sound like a 3. Because his was a 20. His was a dub. A dub and a half. And, I don't know. Like, Jay-Z there, I wouldn't put Jay-Z ahead of Biggie. Nah, Biggie was clearly, to me, just a better overall artist.
That's why it's your list.
Yeah,
it's your list.
Shit,
generically, though, a lot of people are going to put Jay and Biggie in their list.
For sure.
Yeah.
Every time. Yeah. Every time. You know what I'm saying? But I put, the reason why I put Dog in there, Dog was Dog before everybody. Mm-hmm. Dog was Dog before Tupac. Mm-hmm. Dog was Dog before Biggie. Dog was Dog before Jay-Z. Dog was Dog when Nas came out. Dog was Dog. Dog was Dog. It was Dog and everybody else. Because Dog was already 5 times platinum before everybody else ever even came out. That's why I got him in my top 5. because Dog is Dog. Separate. Everybody else, Nas and all them cats, they was looking. Biggie and Pac was out, but Pac was doing his thing on the East Coast. And with the Bay Area cats, Dog came out, it was Dog. Dog did, his first album was Doggy Style. Classic.
So you know, another name that people will put in their top 5 too might be a Wayne. How do you feel about this guy?
I mean,
if you had to put him somewhere, does he come up when you think of great rappers in your mind?
I mean, no, originally he doesn't come up when I think about great rappers. You know, is he in the top 20? Yeah.
I think he's a great rapper. Wayne, great rapper.
Why do you think that, brother? Like, tell me what makes Lil Wayne great to you?
Number one, he's witty.
Witty.
He's witty.
Witty.
He knows how to play on them words.
Play on them
metaphors.
Words. Metaphors.
And the Carter too.
The Carter
says it all.
Says it all.
Yeah, you should go and listen.
I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back. I gotta go back because I don't know.
I mean, it's been times where Wayne was arguably that dude, and he had longevity in the game.
Now, as far as you're talking about a popularity contest.
Well, no,
and he is definitely gonna win a popularity contest.
He was popular because he was spitting. People were really messing with him.
Can I ask you a question? You think he was popping because he was spitting, or you think he was popping because he was taking Tupac to another level as far as his look? Because look at everybody now. They try to look just like him. Like before Pac, everybody's trying to look like Pac.
I mean, Wayne
then after Wayne, everybody trying to look like, look at everybody now.
Have a bald head.
Yeah, but look at everybody now. Yeah, but I mean, damn, I even heard Lil Wayne say he's not
anything,
Tupac, he's
Wayne
the new Pac. I've heard him say that.
That means he feel like he the best.
I get that, but
how about this?
Lil Wayne sound like
some more feathers.
Wait, but Lil Wayne, let me tell you something. The stuff I've heard from Lil Wayne. Now I'm not saying he can't rap, but I like them cats who, and if you talking about lyrical, okay, let's separate a rapper from lyrical, okay, and I like motherfuckers who making sense. Like
so Wayne too abstract for you. He too all over the place for you.
I mean, he sound like a junkie that's talking backwards to me. I mean, it just sounds like junkie. I just hear a bass head.
I don't hear that in Carter 2.
Okay, I would have
Carter
to listen
3,
to that again.
Carter 1, 500 Degrees.
500 Degrees.
I mean, I'm just going back because you talking about maybe some of his latest stuff.
No. I'm talking about when he was like in the height
does he
of
make
his,
the top 20 for you?
Well, he got to. Shit, you got to have, to me, you got to have that full, and selling records is a part of it. So, yeah, absolutely.
If you had to go by area, geographically, representing the South, would he make it in your top 3?
I can name 3 rappers from the South better than Lil Wayne, for sure. Absolutely. My South list, motherfuckers ain't gonna like it because these cats are monsters.
I mean, do share.
I mean, number 1 of all time, Scarface, man. What? Get out of here. Stop it. And then Tip. I mean, Scarface, Tip, that's where you start. Because I don't care what nobody say about Face. You go back and listen to Face. Untouchable and all that. Please.
So who's the 3rd?
People going to crucify me because I'm not going to say Andre. I'm not going to say it because I know I'm not into
top 3.
All right. Damn. Okay, my top 3 in the South of all time. Scarface, Tip, and Bun B. That's my 3.
So you put Bun B over Lil Wayne?
Lyrically? Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Bun B is not more lyrical than Wayne.
Really?
Nah.
Have you heard Bun B?
I've heard him.
Really?
I've heard him.
You really heard it?
To be honest, I think Lil Wayne was dancing circles around the boy.
Man, and that's a square dance. That's a square dance, dude.
Have you listened to Bun B?
What?
He a little above 2 Chainz with his ABC rapping. You feel me? That's my opinion.
That
I'm
is
putting him over Wayne,
brother. But brother, I
came to talk
love
saucy.
that you said. I like what you just said. That was real saucy. But guess what? That is blasphemy. That's blasphemous.
So be it.
You know what I'm saying? I think that everybody listen. Everybody who listens to this show, because Gift gonna be on here a lot. Go back, listen to Bun B. Go listen to UGK shit. Okay, now I understand Pimp C on there, and Pimp C, I love Pimp C, but if you could take him out as a rapper, I would, because I love everything that Pimp C be saying. You could just give him interviews, but if you just took him out and just had Bun B as a rapper, listen to his lyrics, and then go back and listen to who did you say we was talking about again? Bun B against who? Lil Wayne? Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen, I know that Lil Wayne is very popular guy, Lil Wayne, yeah, very popular. Mm-hmm. Lyrically, dance circles around Bun B. Negative. Lil Wayne wouldn't say this. Lil Wayne, if he's seen a cipher, if he walked into a cipher in the South and he's seen Tip, mm-hmm. Scarface, Bun B, what's the boy name? Big Crit. Mm-hmm. What's the boy name from Louisiana? What's your boy name? Currency. And what's the other boy name they used to be with 50 Cent from Louisiana? No. He's from Louisiana. Kid. Rick Ross. No, negative. Why you? Listen, if he's seen these cats in the circle, I think that he would think twice about coming at these cats sideways.
I don't agree.
Man, you need to hear
I
these
like
cats.
Your Scarface.
Especially
I like
Big Crit. I think that Big Crit would dance circles around Lil Wayne all day.
Crit can dance circles around
I
Bun
think
B.
he would dance. What?
You heard me?
Definitely not.
You just like Bun B, and that's cool.
I
like Bun B too.
I
but he's not better than Wayne.
I think that Lil Wayne is largely overrated. Just like his little light-skinned counterpart. His successor.
Drizzy?
Drizzle. Yeah, I think he's largely
overrated.
Overrated.
Who the better of them two?
Who the better of who? Little light-skinned and Drake? I mean, Lil Light Skin and Lil Wayne.
Be careful now, because Drake is this generation's savior.
Well, good for him. Who better than them two?
Who's the better artist?
Better artist. Lil Wayne. Because Buddy is Lil Wayne to me is overrated, but Buddy is so far gone beyond overrated. It's stupid to me. So far beyond overrated. It's over the hill shit with me.
So if you had to rate Drake's rap skills 1 to 10, what you giving him?
Rap skills?
Rap skills.
Just strictly rap skills.
Yeah. Him and Wayne.
4.
For Drake?
Yes. A 4.
What do you give Weezy?
Weezy? A 7, 6, 7, 6. Somewhere in there. 7, 6.
But you got Bun at a 12.
I got Bun at a 9. He's a 9-star spitter. You better listen to Bun. Bun.
I've listened to Bun. I like Bun. He just ain't better.
Okay, who's better to you out of Lil Wayne and Drake?
Wayne.
Okay, yeah, Wayne's better to you.
But I personally like T.I. more than both of them.
Well, because Tip is that guy.
I think T.I. the king of the South still.
I think he is too. I mean, I'll go with Scarface over him, but Tip. I identify Tip as strong. But Lil Wayne and Drake, we're gonna take a break real quick, and we're gonna come back to a little light skin in a minute, because we got some more. We be back, y'all. So we back. I had Giff on here, and we chopped it up. He wanted to talk music clearly. He wanted to get he wanted to get me in some trouble, clearly, today with the music thing and the snitching. And thank you, Gift. I appreciate you. You're going to be on the show a lot more. But yeah, boy. That's why you got to ask motherfuckers what they're going to talk about before they talk about it. Because I didn't know what he was going to talk about. But, you know, I appreciate him coming on and giving us that. You know, Gift that's my dog, and he's going to be on here a lot more, bro. And I appreciate you, bro. Today, to finish off the show, you know, I want to send a big congratulations out to Tiana Shaw Wakeman. Tiana Shaw Wakeman is the first black valedictorian in the University of Southern California's history. And you go, girl. You go. You know what I'm saying? Now I recognize, you know, women. I love women, and I recognize real women. You know what I'm saying? And that's a real woman. First black valedictorian. That means that girl's at the top of her class. She do that, and that girl's gonna make a difference. She gonna change the world one day. She gonna be a part of it, and I'm looking forward to seeing her progress in the future. So congratulations, girl. You go, girl. And now I want to get into a little bit more somber situation. I want to send a big rest in peace to Damon Weaver. I know you guys probably don't know who Damon Weaver is. Damon Weaver was the youngest interviewer to ever interview a president in office. He interviewed Obama when he was 11 years old. The youngest and youngest person to ever interview a standing president, and he was black. And not only did he interview Obama, he interviewed countless celebrities when he was 11 and 12 years old. He was on his way to being, you know, a journalist of high quality. And he died last week at 23 years old. You know, my homeboy Cuzzle, that's his nephew. So, man, you know, I used to cut his hair many years ago, him, his brothers, you know, and I'm just really saddened by what happened to Damon, and you know, all my love and support is to, you know, the fam and to my homie, and you know what I'm saying, and I just want to remember and, you know, uplift his name, and you know, remember him in happiness and in peace. So rest in peace, Damon Weaver. You know what I'm saying? I got my love is out to you and the family, and you know, I love you, bro, and Cuzzo, I love you too, bro, and you know, I you know, my heart is just aching for that, because that young man had a real future, and you know, my heart is hurting for that. But you know, I'm gonna end the show right there, y'all. You know what I mean? It's been about an hour. I don't really want to go over that. I want to thank everybody who's gonna watch this show again. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thanks to Gift for coming out. At King Dank 23 on my IG page. Please go. I know I'm new to social media, but go check it out. Tell a friend to tell a friend's friend to tell a friend, motherfucker. Come on now. Peace.